Okay, well, I'm about to do some work. Not really gonna be too much going on. Today has kind of been a long day. I've had to put on like 3 different outfits today because I have like a few different things I needed to do, and I can't wear certain stuff to my labs, so I had to change. Hey, Michael. Hey, Milo. I'm just about to start doing some homework, so y'all can get y'all's stuff together, because that's what I'm doing. Thank you, Angelica. I don't even know what I'm gonna start on yet. I put everything in my notebook, but I have a like lab and stuff to do. I have some chemistry work. I have my bio work. I have an exam, another one on Friday. I just had 2 on Monday. I have an essay coming up I have to write too. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna start with my lab stuff for organic chemistry. But yeah, I have a confession, because I've been talking about how I'm supposed to be on keto. I had ice cream today, so kind of cheated. And I also had I had sushi too. So yeah, we need to get back on track. Hey, Thalita. And I have personal training at 7 that I need to get to too, because I'm trying to be snatched. And then I have like this community gathering too. Hey, RMW Gaming. But yeah. So I'm about to see, because we use Canvas, and I'm about to see what I got going on today for homework. This Wi-Fi is kind of trash though. David Edwards, by snatched I mean like small waist, abs. Hey, Zoe Branham. Hey, Shirar. Thank you. Shout out RMW Gaming. Thank you, Love All Muslim. Donald, I think bald people are great. I know plenty of cool bald people, you know, so shout out Ansley the Queen. Hi, Millie. Hey, ET Gaming. Thank you, Lil Goober, Kensley. Let's see. I'm doing good. That girl that sound like a guy. That's a funny name. Yeah. Hey Ron, thank you. I hope you're having a good afternoon too. Do I have a cat? No. I might get one though, but kittens are kind of scary. They are crazy and they scratch a lot. Hey Kizari. Hey Velin. Hey FBI. I am shiny. Someone said I'm shiny. Hey Jibo Ham. How's Poland? I've never been. Thank you, that girl that sounded like a guy. She said she likes my hair. Am I English or Spanish? I mean, neither. I mean, I speak Spanish a little bit. I haven't really been out of the country to like a Spanish speaking country for me to actually, you know, speak it with native speakers, so yeah. Boozer said, hey from Germany. Hey, I heard Germany was nice. A lot of my friends like it, but I haven't gone yet. Donald, I don't know what you said. Hey, VR Panda. Happy birthday, Elmo. Azur Hyder said hi from Ukraine. Hey. You doing okay? You can ask a question, VR Panda. Hey, Farhad Ahmad. Rocky, I am single on purpose. Congratulations, Elena. She said that they got their cast removed. Hey, Paola. Oh, we got some people from Indonesia. That is very, very far. Eddie's from Canada. I haven't really been to Canada. I can say I was like I dipped my toe in Canada. That's what I'm gonna say because I went to Niagara Falls, but I haven't really gone to the Canada side all the way. But that's the border, so I basically went to Canada. Thank you, Choco Konkuki. Hey, Aporev Singh from India. People keep asking me how old I am. I'm 21. Turned 21 not too long ago. Hey y'all, thank you Brianna. She said she likes my hair. This is kind of like 3-day hair, so it's not as, the curls aren't as refreshed as they would be on, you know, like day one, but we'll see. Thank you, Tricia. Hey everybody. But yeah, I want to dye my hair again. I like the brown. I recently dyed it brown like over the summer, but you can see like my roots are kind of like really dark brown. That's my natural hair, but I think it washes me out, and I want to dye it not blonde, but like really close to blonde. Someone said good morning. It is not morning for me, it's evening, but good morning if it's good morning for you. Someone asked, I Am Legend asked me if I need a man. No, I don't need one. Not at this particular time. I'm definitely not looking for one. I got my own goals, and I'm not sure there are too many options in this area. Thank you, Achilles88. Someone said they ordered a t-shirt and got underwear instead. I mean, return it? Or wear them? I don't know. Do what you want to do. But that was cute, Azir Hyder. Thank you, Presley. This is for Eddie Thwatches. Thank you, Jack Daniel. They said I look like a nice person. Well, I tried to be. Stephanie asked who cheated on me. It's not like I could be like, oh, this. I'm not going to like post somebody's Instagram or nothing like that. Plus, I don't even talk to this person anymore. Thank you, Loki Ruby. Thank you, Dress to Impress. Eddie said thank you from America. I mean, we're in the same place. I can do that. No, hold on. I almost. Okay. I'm trying to do the Star Trek thing, but it's not moving. My brain and my hand are not communicating. I can do it on this hand. See, I can do it. But this hand, it's just, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. Someone asked me what kind of car they should edit. I think you should do a, what's the car with the butterfly doors? Lamborghini. You can ask your question, Muhammad. Hey, Taylor. SoLeigh Eve said, "What should I sew?" You should do a quilt. Honestly, it will help with the textile overload issue. You don't really want to throw away old clothes because they're just going to go on some dump and ruin the environment. So make your old clothes into a quilt, or make a scarf, because I used to sew too. Not sew, I used to crochet. But if you're sewing things, I want some custom clothes. But yeah, I try to go thrift shopping now because I think, for one, it's better for the environment, and for two, you can get some really nice, sometimes even new looking clothes, and they're way cheaper than you would at the store. So I think everybody should go to the thrift store. I mean, it depends on the place. Sometimes, um, yeah, sometimes it's a lot better. So one time I might do like a thrift shopping live. Um, Stephanie asked me how much for me to sing a song that they wrote. If you go on my profile, you'll find my Fiverr account. And my Fiverr account, I sing songs for people with their original songs. Or I can also make a dance choreo for you from scratch, basically, because I'm also a choreographer. So I'll sing your song or I'll make a choreography for you if you go on my Fiverr, which is in my bio. Thank you, Marcus Salinas. LH13 asked me what age do I think is good for dating. I'm gonna say 18. There's really not much you can do. I mean, maybe even 16. If you have a job, then you can date. If you don't have no job, what are you doing? Like, honestly, you're just gonna ask your parents for money to go on a date. That's not how it's supposed to work. And I'm 21. Thank you, you go girl. Yeah, I don't think any boyfriends before 16 really count. And I don't think there's any reason to take anyone seriously at that time. You're literally a kid. And I understand like kids in middle school want to go and date, but it's not real, you know? You should really just be focusing on your work and friends. Someone said, do I have any blush recommendations? I don't really wear blush that often. I don't really wear full faces of makeup, but I think e.l.f. has pretty good blushes. Some people are commenting in Russian, and I do not know what they're talking about. What, FNSC Bobby. Thank you, Zion Saul. Someone said you shouldn't date if you're under 25. I don't think that's necessarily true.
Under 25? That's pushing it.
Yeah, I would say
that's for marriage, like.
Yeah, but you can get married at 18 if you wanted to, but
should you get married at 18?
No. But 25, I mean, I understand like your prefrontal cortex doesn't develop until 25. But
yeah, I don't know what you. I mean, let me not speak for everybody. But I think trial and error is important. Like,
yeah.
Go through the trial and error before you're 25.
Yeah, if you push it back, you can be going through trial and error at 35. So yeah, I wouldn't say you want your first boyfriend to be at 25. That would mean like you skipped out on a lot of learning.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm biased because I'm not 25.
Yeah, but that's what a lot of people who are not 25 would say. But then people who are older than 25, they'll be like, there's really nothing for you back there. Someone said my girl knows her biology. Yes, I'm a biology major. Somebody asked me some bio questions. I promise you I'll know the answer. And plus, people are acting like you have to, the only way to get to know somebody is like sleeping with them. That's what people are acting like. That's what somebody said, like you're missing out on, when I said missing out on learning experiences, somebody said like basically learning was just sleeping with people.
No, that's not it. It's like emotional, like being with another person, like.
Yeah, it's emotional. You're getting emotional intelligence by interacting with other people. Stephanie is asking for my worst date story time.
Why are you trying so messy? So messy.
That is kind of messy, actually. I'm trying to think of I have a few that were not that were a mess. Also, make sure y'all like and subscribe because I'm gonna do some more story times. I have some on my page already, but okay, so I'll give a few examples of some of my worst dates. This one just immediately comes to mind, but I know there's more. Some people are just so, they just have no awareness. They have no awareness. But there was one time I went to my favorite sushi restaurant ever. And it has a sushi train, and it's also Korean barbecue, which is my two favorite foods ever. And they have, like, they play K-pop in the restaurant. And so I went there, like, this is the first time I ever went there, but like I wanted to go so bad because it has everything that I love in there. So, you know, like we get there and I'm like, oh my God, look, there's K-pop on the wall. They're playing K-pop music videos. Oh my gosh, look, there's a whole sushi train. And I'm like recording everything with my phone. And I'm trying to get like a good video of like the Korean barbecue at the table. And there's like, you know, sushi revolving, and there's the train too that brings everything. And then like the guy that I'm with, he's just sitting there complaining about everything. Like he was like quiet, kind of, he was getting upset with me for being happy. And I remember that I was, I said something like the Korean barbecue was like so good, like this is some of the best that I've ever had. And he was like, he basically said, just eat your food. And I was like, and I was so upset. I was like, and then he was acting like he was mad when he was the one that offered to pay and then offered to go there. And then we get there and I'm excited. Now he's upset. It was just, he has some issues going on. I don't know how anybody could be upset about somebody else's happiness. And if you didn't want to pay, you could have just said that before we got there and not offered to pay. Like, no one was forcing you. Anyways, that is probably one of the worst ones. The other ones I think of, they were just a little bit awkward. But yeah, I haven't had like super, super bad dates. Like, I'm not about to go out with no crazy people. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know. There's some other ones that were not as good either. But yeah, that's one of the first ones I could think of. Yeah, I'm not caught up on these because I was wanting to tell the story. Mesfin Gameda said, hi from Ethiopia. Hey, Salma Ashraf from Egypt. Okay. There's a lot of comments. I'm trying to get through them. Thank you, Kendall. Chanpreet said hi from New York. Someone said please do go domain expansion. I don't even know what you mean by that.
It's a Jujutsu Kaisen reference.
But what is that? What am I supposed to do?
I'm not supposed to you do domain expansion.
I am in the US right now, so I think a lot of people in the chat are international. This is for Praveen Kumar. Someone said hi. SMM said hi from Tennessee.
What part?
SMM, what part of Tennessee are you from? I'm gonna guess Nashville.
Tom can be hyper specific.
Hyper specific.
Like not to the point where he's like doxing, but like if it's Middle Tennessee, I know it's suburbs.
SMM, we're in Tennessee. Hey, senior. Thank you from first, last to first. If y'all do more supers in the chat, I'll do more story times. Or just ask a question and I'll answer in, you know, a little more depth. So I'm trying to go through all the comments. I don't read Arabic, Ahmed. Hey, Sia, Amadi Pranks. Someone asked me who's better, Ronaldo or Ribamar? I don't know who Ribamar is. Is that another soccer player? Someone asked me how old I am. 21, for the people who just joined. And they asked me if I'm going to the gym today, because I usually do workout lives. I am going to the gym today, but I don't think that I'll film it, because I'm doing personal training, so it won't be just me. It'll be like a personal training group. Hey, Dayton Robinson from Arizona. Rightly said asked me what was the last movie that I watched. I watched, well, I was thinking about the last show that I watched, because it's been a second since I watched a full movie. I think the last movie that I watched, though, was White Chicks. I rewatched it again on Netflix. I think some people would say it didn't age well, but I don't really care. I think it's funny. And I'm in the middle of watching Severance, though, because they want us to watch it for one of my English classes, and I'm actually getting hooked on it. It's actually pretty good. I still don't know if I would watch it on my own time, but yeah. Hey, Zoe. There's a White Chicks 2. I feel like y'all are making that up. Hey, Zoe. Thank you, Azaya Shizuo. Stephanie, what are you doing? This is what I'll say. I'll say Chicago's a nice place. Chicago's a nice place. That's how I'll answer that question. That was for Stephanie. Shout out Huthaifa. Rightly said, asked me if my hair is naturally curly. Yes, it is. I did have a perm when I was younger, but it was a relaxer. And at this point, it's grown all the way out. Because I've cut it a lot since then. I'm trying to grow my hair to my butt, though, so I'm not going to cut it for a few years. Thank you, Dayton Robson. He said he followed me on Instagram. My Instagram is also the same as my YouTube name too. It's SoLeigh the First. Well, Huthaifa, I hope you beat cancer. I did hear about a cancer therapy that I haven't heard of before today in physics class. Basically, there's something called proton therapy where somehow they get gold atoms in the middle of sugar molecules, because as we know, cancer needs more energy than normal cells do because they have to grow much faster and much more than normal cells, and so they require more sugar, more glucose. So they surround the therapy will surround a gold atom or molecule with sugar, and then it'll get taken up by the cancer cells, and then they'll basically I think it's like a laser, or they'll shoot protons into the area with the cancer that has taken up the gold particles and basically obliterate it with because of the heat. So yeah, that's what happens. So yeah, maybe you could try that. I don't know how expensive it is though. Thank you, Zuri. She said she loves my videos. Stephanie asked me what's so nice about Chicago. There is the River Hotel is very nice, and I love Chinatown. Chinatown is very aesthetically pleasing. It's beautiful. The food is great. It was super, super cold when I went though. I think I went in November. It's literally a tundra. Believe what they say about Chicago. But as far as it being dangerous, I don't think I was really in the dangerous part. I was in the River Hotel Chinatown area, which I don't think that's the dangerous part. So I had a pretty good time, but definitely you need to suit up in a very thick coat and some thick boots if you're gonna go during that time. Rightly said, asked me, what country cuisine do I like the most? I like, it just depends, because I only like certain dishes from certain places. I'll probably have to go with, I don't know. I'm thinking Japanese. I'm gonna go Japanese. I like sushi a lot. Thank you, Diohei. Thank you, SK. They said that they're Japanese too. Thank you, Lucy. No problem, Orihams. They said thanks for the cool story. Stephanie says I'm dodging the question. I feel like I'm answering the question. If you look through and read between the lines, you'll understand. Thank you, Stay for Life. Football is amazing, said that Ohio is the best. Aren't Logan and Jake Paul from Ohio? Thank you, Swinging Child. Aeon Gilani asked me if they can help me with thumbnails and video editing. If you have a portfolio and you have work, then you can send it to my email, which is on my YouTube channel profile. People are putting Russian in the chat, and I do not speak Russian. Hey, Gustavo Gonzalez. Thank you, Jang Along. Thank you, Ziana Cat. She said she subscribed to me. Make sure y'all like and subscribe too. Thank you, B. She said so pretty. Stephanie said that she needs advice for her first time. I would say you should wait until you are married. There's nothing else out here for you. That's what I'll say. And make sure you are doing things safely. Safely. Hey, Lana and Katie channel. Thank you, Deline, for life. Mitran, I am 21, so yeah, I'm over 18. Mick Swagger, my hair is natural. This is all mine. Came out of my head. Thank you, Desirea. What Last the First said, like and subscribe. Abel said hi from Kenya. Brightly said, what's the best thing memory that happened in your life that you could share with us? My best memory. I have a lot of really fun memories. I would say probably one of my fondest memories. I think one of the funny memories would be my uncle. He's a little bit older. He was also in the military as like a cook, and he's a little bit of like an interesting character. But I remember that like there was this girl who I was having issues with in middle school. She wasn't necessarily bullying me, but she was trying to, and she was supposed to be my friend, but then it kind of turned into a falling out situation. And she was just every day trying to make life hard for me for no reason. And I think she said that she wanted to fight me, and I didn't do anything. Like, we barely talked like that for her to be so angry. But yeah, she didn't like me apparently because I stole her friends from her. Can't really steal friends from anyone. People decide who they want to talk to, who they want to hang out with. It's not like I waved some kind of magic wand and took her friends away. But yeah, she said that she wanted to fight me, and so my uncle was trying to show me some karate moves to use if she ever tried to get me. And I was like, Uncle, I can't do this. They're gonna think I'm crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I think she has things going on, or she had some things going on. But besides that, the fact that it's my favorite memory is just because that my uncle had passed away. So it's really nice to think about some of the fun memories. Yeah. Stay for life. I am supposed to be doing homework, and I'm gonna have to get off in like 14 minutes so I can do some real homework. Thank you, Rave. Hey, Brickenson. Mick Swagger. You're right. People shouldn't be rushing to do that. Thank you, your fave Aves. Hey, Murali, Krishna. Hey, Taylor. Thank you, Crazy Me. Azaya Shizuo asked me for more biology stuff. I mean, if y'all ask me like a specific question related to biology, then I can tell you. But as far as like general biology stuff, I don't know what you're really looking for. Thank you, Birkinson. Stephanie says she wants to spill tea. I would go live with people, but I'm also kind of scared that I'm gonna accidentally end up going live with like somebody who's a little too interesting for YouTube, and they'll get me banned. So I don't want to go live with nobody. Um, Mad Monk says they're from Norway. Thank you. They said great hair. Hey Taylor. Hey Aurora Monroe. No, I don't smoke. Hey Chuck. Real American Negro asked me, am I a witch or a card reader? No, I'm not. Oh, Stay for Life is from Korea. Hey, I do want to go to Korea. Coyote said to put some music on. If I put some music on, they're gonna demonetize the live. They're gonna do copyright claims. Brightly said, ask me, do I believe in spirituality? Yeah, to an extent. I think that there's a possibility that there's spirits out in the world that can be translated as some kind of groups of energy, sure. But I don't know exactly what you mean by spirituality. Like, do I believe that like people can talk to spirits? Maybe. I never really exactly seen it in real life for me to say. So, yeah, I'm not really too sure. Some people have had more paranormal experiences than me, but I don't have any at all. Unless you count like seeing somebody catch the Holy Ghost at church as a paranormal experience or a spiritual experience. But besides that, no. I've never had like an actual first-hand experience. Just to Impress said they have a question. You can put the questions as super chats. Shout out Riley. Joseph RG asked me where I'm from. I'm from the U.S. Uday Patil said, eat your veggies. I've just had a salad on live the other day, so you can go watch the Eat With Me live. What's the question, Dressed to Impress? Yeah, you can make me in Dressed to Impress. I mean, I don't have the hottest outfit on right now, but you can make it. Breaking Happy Homes, I think that I'm okay. I don't think I need a moderator. Shout out Cindy Leonard. Joseph asked me, do I speak Spanish? I mean, I speak some Spanish. I'm not exactly too fluent, but I have taken a good amount of Spanish classes. But that doesn't really count for actually speaking to people face to face. Thank you, Brad Miles. Shimson asked me, do I like white or black men? I don't necessarily have I mean, okay. Typically, I do date black men, but that's mostly because I'm surrounded by black men a lot of the time. But I would be open to dating any race, not anybody, but I'd be open to dating any race as long as we have the same values. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I'm not caught up at all. Hey, Riley. I'm trying to scroll through the comments. Hey, Rose. Hey, Cindy Leonard. Hey, Alexander Zorba. Rose asked me if I'm a famous YouTuber. It depends on what you consider famous. I wouldn't consider myself super famous. I mean, I have a little over 10,000, but you know, not too much. Cindy, I would consider myself Christian because I grew up Christian. Brightly said, hey from India, hey. Stephanie said, any advice for freshmen in college? I feel like I have a lot of advice. But I will say, make sure that you are turning things in on time. You're working on your time management. You are working on... You don't need to spend too much time chasing guys or being in a relationship with guys. I would say make sure that you write down and maybe keep a Google Doc of different resources that you get from different advisors or different seminars, stuff like that. You want to make sure that you're getting out there. Also, if you're interested in sororities, you want to start showing interest early. Also, I would say that your reputation does matter, so don't be going out to parties doing crazy stuff, especially on video. Also, if y'all are in college, make sure that you're hitting the like button so I know, so I can see how many more people are in college, because I don't know if everybody knows this, but I'm a senior in college, and I've also paid, at least last year, I'm debt-free from last year, so I know about getting scholarships. And I'm almost debt-free this year. I have more scholarships that are being applied, but yeah, I'm pretty much debt-free this year too. And my school is basically about $500,000 per year. So yeah, I've collected quite an amount of funds. Shout out Davey. But make sure that you're applying to scholarships. That's the number one thing as well. Apply to scholarships. UNCF is great if you qualify. Institutional scholarships, they usually have portals of their own. Also make sure that you are, what else? Try to get along with your roommate. I don't know if you're living on campus or not, but try to make sure to, if you're uncomfortable with something, speak about it, but speak about it privately. Don't be, telling other people about what's going on with your roommate. That's very much embarrassing, and I think it's a little bit immature to talk about your roommate when you could really just go up to them and say what the issue is. Or if you have a problem with your roommate, talk to your RA. But really try to make the most of your freshman experience, because a lot of things are specifically for freshmen, and if you don't participate at your freshman year, then you won't ever get that same experience again. So that's what I would say. Thank you, Nitin Mahiti. Thank you, Love Warriors for Life. Savi Guitar asked me if I've ever been to Belize. No, I've never been outside the country, but I definitely do want to go. Oh my god, it's going to take her 5 hours to catch up with the comments. You know what? Should I just skip to the end? Or to the bottom where the new comments are? Because I feel like I'm way behind. I'm going to skip to the end. Oh, I'm actually kind of caught up. Thank you, Cindy Leonard. John Duff said, hey from Belgium. Thank you. Last to first said, congratulations on being debt-free. Yes, very much so. I mean, okay, I'm only debt-free for my last year and this year, because my freshman year and my sophomore year, I hadn't really honed in on getting scholarships or applying, because my sophomore year, at the end, I was like, I want to be debt-free my junior year. So I applied to like 60 scholarships, and I realized that I was getting most of my scholarships from either Scholarship America or UNCF. So, yeah, those I would recommend. I haven't gotten any from bowl.org, and that's where I applied for the most scholarships, on bowl.org, and I haven't gotten any of those. So, I can't necessarily recommend bowl.org. But some people, they do better on there. So I would say just, and you can also use the same essays and just replace like the names of who they're to. Stephanie said that she fell in love with this guy at school and she's scared he's gonna break your heart. Did he do something that would make you scared? Thank you from last to first. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Brooklyn. Panini said, hey from France. I do want to go to France. I don't know what some of these comments in Spanish mean. Stephanie said that the guy that she's talking to is really popular and he's friends with his ex. Personally, I would not date anybody who is friends with their ex. I think from personal experience, that is not a good idea. And I'm not friends with any of my exes. They are all blocked. I have no reason to talk to them, see them, know what they're up to. No reason at all. Yeah, this is for Serena. Paul, I'm 21 years old. Thank you, Ogress and Anderset. Lafatioli said they're going to Scotland, France, and England next year. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. I would love to go to Scotland. I want to go to England too. There's just so many different places that I want to travel. I want to go and explore the world and explore different kinds of people and cultures and all those kind of things. This is for Gil Game. Paul said the mountains in Scotland are amazing. Is that your favorite part about Scotland, is the mountains? Like, or do you hike? Wafula Patrick asked me when I'm coming to Uganda. I don't know. Maybe sometime in the future. I gotta make my travel list. I gotta get one of those maps and then put the pins on it for the different places that I've been. And like have different colored pins to know like where I want to go next. Thank you, the image of validation. Shout out Lily. Hey Yanira. But yeah, it is like, okay, I'll stay on till 6:10, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop off because I want to take a nap before the next event that I have to be at. Because I have like a dorm event, and then I also have to go to personal training. Titan, my IG is on my page. It's the same as my YouTube name. This is for Serena. Stay for Life said they're English, but they moved to Korea to teach English. I think that there are a lot of good opportunities for English teachers. Is Korean your second language then? Or are you ethnically Korean, but you're nationally English? Thank you, Paige. What do you mean, Cindy Leonard? Hey, Gladys. Justin, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what chats you're saying I'm ignoring. CEO, I'm black and white and American. And I'm sorry, Serena, I don't read Korean. I don't know what that says. Hey, Jada. Hey, Alex. Hey, Lola. Years. Stay for Life said that her parents moved to, what did it say? Moved to England 3 years before she was born. Hey, Jordan. Thank you, Her Joker. CEO asked me what's for dinner today. I had sushi. I ate it before I got on live, so y'all won't see me eating it. But yeah, I had sushi. I still need to work on my discipline with cutting out sugar because I cut it out for 2 weeks, and then for the last 4 days I've been eating stuff with sugar in it. Like even rice. I'm not even supposed to be eating rice like that. And I had rice. And I had hey, Kerrigan Hendrickson. They said they were on my workout lives. But yeah, I really do like carbs, but it's time to put the carbs down. I need to go back on keto. I need to. CEO said carnivore diet is the best. I don't think that's necessarily the best. You do need to eat some vegetables, and at the very least, yeah, you need vegetables, and a lot of plants have minerals that you need in them. Maybe do the carnivore diet and maybe drink, sea moss gel so you get your minerals and you're not like malnourished. If you're on the carnivore diet, just maybe do that a little bit on the side, or have a multivitamin in the capsule form, something like that. Maybe not gummies, like candy. Because multivitamins that are really gummies, it's really basically like eating candy because there's like sucrose and some other kind of sugars in it. So somebody said they wanted to know some biology stuff. Let me think of some biology health fact off the top of my head. You guys can get a biology lesson. Hey, Olivia. What's a biology fact? Animal cells are made up of lipid bilayers. So, yeah, that plasma membrane of animal cells, they're made up of lipid bilayers. Her Joker said that they box and they prefer to just eat beef or chicken. Well, that's pretty good because it'll help you grow muscle. And I'm also trying to grow muscle. But the thing is, I was thinking about doing a fast because I'm impatient and I want to lose weight like today. But that's also something I have to work on. I have to work on discipline more, and I also have to work on being patient because I seem very impatient now that I'm like looking at certain things. Thank you, Mr. Universe. I have a Tangle Tease brush, and I use Shea Moisture. I am Droid asked me what's a niche. A niche basically in biology is a certain place in the ecosystem that an organism occupies. So basically, like you can think of like lizards living in the same forest, right? Some lizards may have like certain claws that allow them to go up into trees and maybe eat some bugs, or they have access to different food than the lizards that don't have sharp claws would on the ground. Or maybe certain lizards are skinnier so they can fit into different crevices, and so they live in different places than a lizard that has a bigger back or something like that. So I hope I explained that well, but basically a niche is a certain place that an organism occupies that other organisms don't. So that would be your niche. Someone said that I'm high and I'm just talking. No, you just don't understand. And I can re-explain it, but I'm explaining what a niche in biology is. And I'm from the US. Somebody asked me where I'm from. Stephanie said big back lizards. Yes, some are very wide. I think bearded dragons have pretty big backs. Lily said, hey from Russia, hey. Yeah, I think the niche concept is not really too hard to understand. I feel like there are a lot of biology concepts that are a little bit harder. But I would say things related to population biology are not too hard to understand. My hardest biology subject would have to be molecular biology. I don't really like working with technology related to biology. I just want to study and learn. I don't want anything to do with biostatistics or molecular biology. That is just not my thing. I don't like it at all. Amanda Lovers asks me, do I like teaching biology? I don't teach biology. But teaching biology could be fun. I just don't plan on being a teacher in the future, but I do plan on going to med school, and I'm applying this cycle. So maybe I will teach bio sometime in the future, but it probably will be health related. Make sure y'all are liking and subscribing, because I'm definitely gonna get off now. Yeah. So I hope y'all enjoyed the live. It's time for me to go because I have another event I have to get to. I have a community event for my dorm, so it is required, so I do have to go. But I don't know if I'll go live tomorrow. I have a lot of work. And I didn't exactly do too much homework. So I'll have to do more homework tonight. Yeah. But thank y'all for coming and enjoying the live. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. I'm gonna have to go though. Maybe next time I'll do a biology lesson live. That could eat. So yeah. Well, I will see y'all in the next live. I don't know what the topic's gonna be yet, but I usually just talk about whatever I want to talk about. But bye guys. See y'all later.